Teachers are important to a student's education, but they aren't the only ones responsible for helping kids grow and succeed. Families and community involvement are critical as well, and that is the goal behind CCSD's FACES. Joining me now is Debbie Palacios. She's acting director for FACES, which stands for Family and Community Engagement Services. Welcome to Inside Education.
Thank you so much for having me.
You know, I've heard about the organization for a while, FACES, but I've never been sure exactly what it is. I couldn't tell you what it stood for, Family and Community Engagement Services, but I know you've got an important job. So let's just start with, what is it that you provide?
Absolutely. So we are a department within Clark County School District. We're a relatively new department, started in 2015. And what we do is we work alongside schools to help them engage their families, but also we help families get the tools and the resources that they need to support learning at home. We work with our community partners and really just thinking about how can we work with all of our stakeholders for the same goal, which is student achievement.
Right, so you're kind of that, almost like a bridge.
We are,
between
absolutely.
School and community and home like that. Okay, so one of the things that you try to promote is to kind of talk to parents in the community, but parents to engage them more to help shadow what's happening at school, but at home.
Absolutely.
Is that difficult sometimes to get parents involved? Not because they don't want to, but work schedules, that sort of single
Absolutely.
parents?
Yes, there's many challenges that our families face. A lot of our parents, want to help, but they might not know how. But we always tell them and we empower them and we say, you are your child's first and most important teacher, and you are the expert on your child. So how can we take what you know and combine it with all the expertise of our educators and our teachers and our schools and really come together for our students? So we help them that way with tools at home, things that they can do to support learning at home, whether that's checking grades and attendance or helping with homework or different things like that.
And we should point out, a lot of parents have always said, wait a minute, the math is so different now. You actually provide tools to help parents kind of understand that, or how do you talk to them when they say, wow, this is really different?
Absolutely, and we recognize that education looks very different. The classrooms look different today than they did when we were growing up, and so the math is a funny one because they say it's the new math, yeah. And we always tell them the math has stayed the same, but the strategies are new. And so how can we help you understand that so that you are doing some things at home that really kind of mirror what's going on in the child's classroom?
Oh my gosh, okay. So one of the things, I know you have, we'll talk about some of the centers where people can go to find out more, but I want to talk about Super Saturdays because this is just what we were talking about. I want to know, I need some tools. How do I do that? You have things called Super Saturdays. A couple of them have already happened, but you have more coming up.
Yes.
What should people expect to happen on a Super Saturday?
So absolutely. We have had such great success with what we call our University of Family Learning, or UFL. But traditionally, we've offered these classes, courses, and workshops during the school day, which is great. We've gotten great feedback, but some parents, as you mentioned, can't be there,
can't
right?
Be there,
Work schedule, whatever it is. So part of the district strategic plan, Focus 2024, one of our goals is to really expand those opportunities to evening and to weekends. So in came Super Saturday, which is an opportunity for families to either attend a community location or a high school on a Saturday and get resources, attend a workshop, learn about new things in the community. And it's an opportunity for families to learn together because on a Saturday, that's the beauty of it, students can come with.
Right. Give me an idea, like a typical workshop would be something like what?
So one of our most famous workshops, internationally renowned because we actually have shared it with people in Canada and other places in the world, is our 100 Ways to Raise a Reader. So these are really great tips that any parent can do for any child at any level that really just promote reading, make reading fun, really give that child those opportunities to really find what they love to read, how they read, all of those great things. And they're fun ideas that parents can do anywhere, not just at home on the go, because we know that schedule is hectic for everyone. As a parent myself, I totally understand. So, it's very much practice what I preach. I do it with my kids at home too.
Okay, so bottom line before we go, education is never just limited to the school, right? It has to happen at home, it has to be reinforced at home, right?
Absolutely. It's really all about the relationship. We want to help build relationships between home and school because we know that kids will succeed if they know that everyone is working for them together on a team. So it's really all about helping schools understand how to build those relationships, helping families and students understand how to build those relationships too, and then all of us working together. One team, one goal,
Right.
Again, for that end goal, which is that student being successful.
That's great. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Appreciate your
much.
time. If you would like to learn more about FACES, you can visit faces.ccsd.net.